Hey, in this video, we're gonna talk about why you should write a book. Yes, why you should write a book in 2025. We're gonna be talking about, hey, some of the benefits of your career and what it's done for others just like you. And most importantly, some misconceptions about a book, which is why likely you haven't written it as of yet. But hey, first, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden. I'm the CEO of Executive Career Upgrades, where we help directors, VPs, and executives get the job, keep the job, and be successful at the job. And hey, we have lots of additional career products as well, one being our Published Authors program. So I'm going to talk briefly about that as well. But hey, as always, if you're looking to stay connected with new tactics and strategies for you to elevate your career in 2025, smash that subscribe or follow button below and let's get started. Hey, about 2 years ago now, I wrote a book called Discipline Equals Dream Job. Right? This book is about everything I learned, the trials, the tribulations, and how really I have helped over 8,000 people. It's wild to even say that, land a job they love. So I've been helping people for years, but hey, it's a lot of money to work with this, right? We help people get huge pay increases, had multiple 7-figure salaries, right? We've just helped a guy actually 2 days ago double his salary as well. So I never got a chance to put it all in one book. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is how I overcame it, things that I have done, and we'll talk about the book process in a minute, but I was able to get this book in the hands of thousands of people that didn't know me, man, for just a couple bucks. What this has done for my career is unlock speaking engagements, get me more well-known, added credibility, and more. So hey, this is your year to write a book, trust me. So hey, this was a great book. It's done a bunch for me. Oh, it's called Discipline Equals Dream Job. It's an Amazon bestseller. I'm about to do the Audible version. I'm an Audible guy, right? And then Kristina, my beautiful wife, last year wrote The Fearless Executive, because hey, if you don't know how to manage your thoughts, control your emotions, which determine your actions, you're pretty much effed anyway. So hey, definitely go pick up a copy of this book. Both of them I think are less than $10 on Amazon. So hey, as we wrote this book, I want to talk about the first speaking engagement, right? We were actually promoting our book, saying we have a book coming out, and we actually, through a friend, this is how it works, right? A friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, they said, hey, we're holding this event for entrepreneurs in, what was it, Hilton Head, South Carolina. Man, it was a beautiful venue. They rented out several big homes. There were multiple entrepreneurs there. Mike, I know he watches my channel. Mike, I appreciate you for that invite. And we got to tell our story, right, of how we grew our business and different things, but we got invited to speak in front of, roughly like 50 other entrepreneurs. And because of that book as well, I actually met someone else there, where last year I flew out to Moab, Utah, and got to, spend a week with a bunch of other, it was a men's group, revolved around business as well. Because of that, man, I built so many relationships and friends, which has led to other consulting opportunities as well. Look, being a published author is gonna make you stand out in competitive fields. I know you probably don't own a business if you're watching this, but think about this. What has more credibility than a book? You can have a degree from Yale and Stanford. You can have all these different accolades and certifications, but man, I'm telling you, in my opinion, my personal opinion, if you have a book, that's the ultimate thing of credibility. So hey, if you're a marketing professional, write a book on marketing. If you're a sales professional, write a book on sales. Here at ECU in the Published Authors program, I recommend our directors, VPs, and execs that we work with to write just really one of 2 books, because the goal is to accelerate your career, right? To talk about, number one, something self-development related, like things you've had to overcome in your life to get where you are right now, or a business book about the lessons you've learned in marketing, how you built effective, creative campaigns, how you've spent X amount of money on the social media channels, right? Things you've had to overcome. Maybe it's sales, you're talking about hiring good people, an effective sales process, what you have to manage. Trust me, this will help you get your information out there. We all have something inside of us, right? Things we've learned over the years, and you need to share that with people. Man, one of my mentors said, how are you gonna go through life and eventually become a chief marketing officer and not tell people how you've done it, how you've been successful? Man, what's wrong with you, right? Stop being so selfish. A book also helps with your brand, your personal brand. Yes, everyone has one. And to stand out in a competitive marketplace where you're going after multiple 6-figure jobs, competitive contracts, and more, this is surefire way to stand out. Imagine going to an interview with the CEO of a smaller mid-sized business and you say, oh yeah, you're doing an interview, you're wrapping it up. Hey Alex, just wanted to give you a copy of my book on how I help companies get an 8x ROI on their social media platforms. Obviously, I'm talking about marketing now. But man, nothing would bring more credibility than that. But here's some common misconceptions about writing a book and what everyone tells me. Number one, I don't have time. Dude, you got time, okay? Stop watching Netflix for 30 minutes a night and hey, do a little bit of your book. We make time for things that are a priority, period, end of story. Number two, I'm not a writer. Good news, hey, you don't have to write anything. It's 2025, you can do voice clips and have AI help you. We'll talk about that briefly about our process here. And number three, who would read my book? Everyone who's trying to learn what you know. You may not think, it's called a law, I can't think of it, but we kind of level up in life. We learn, we obtain more knowledge, we put it into action, we learn from our mistakes. And then, you know, when we've been in the marketplace for 20 years, we kind of don't value our expertise as much as, you know, other people because we think it's easy. We've learned it, we've came across. But trust me, the things you know right now, an early sales leader would love it. An early marketer would love it. Right? A book on how you've overcame hard things in your life. Trust me, people will read it. So hey, I just want to talk to you about our quick process here. And if you're interested in writing a book, do me a favor, email me at tim@execupgrades.com. I can send you some details. But what we love to do is, hey, every single day we make it easy. We have an accountability group. So I'm just talking about one of the many ways you could do it. Hey, it's very unlikely if this is the first book you've ever written, you're gonna get a huge book deal. You're likely gonna self-publish, which is absolutely fine. So the way we do it here is we actually voice clip everything. We just talk, we break down our chapters and the title. We just talk into our phone as we're going for our morning walk or having some coffee. And before you know it, you have all of the chapters to your book. And then we can actually upload it to multiple AI platforms and they can actually optimize all of the punctuation for you. And then you're nearly there. So writing a book is actually not as overwhelming as you might think as soon as you start. And that's exactly the title of my next book, right? Start, then optimize. Because so many people are so overwhelmed with starting when actually writing a book and doing different things you likely want to do on your life is generally easy. You just have to start, put one foot in front of the other, and eventually you'll be launching that book. So hey, 2025 is the year for you to write a book. Man, people want to learn from your mistakes. They want to learn from your best practices, right? You need to build a personal brand. You owe it to yourself, your family, everything you've accomplished, right? To put something in a book so you can leave a legacy behind. And if you want information on what we do here, email me at tim@execupgrades.com. As always, hey, smash that follow, subscribe button below. Stay connected because in 2025, we're showing you tactics and strategies to get the job, keep the job, be successful at the job, and more things to accelerate your career. And I'll see you again soon.